Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
All right, we are going to have a short bonus show today because things are completely crazy. So obviously we were off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Last week, immediately after finishing the show, I started breaking down the studio and packing it. Now, I rented a 15-foot truck to move both my apartment and the studio to Boston, where I now am. I was under the impression that when I had moved out of New York, I rented a 10-foot truck, and I thought, I only have a few more things for the new studio, so the 15-foot truck is going to be plenty big. I show up at U-Haul and get the 15-foot truck, and it is obvious that I had a 15-foot truck when I left New York, and that was full. So it became evident very clearly that all of the stuff wasn't going to fit into the 15-foot truck. So the movers I hired filled the 15-foot truck, and then my girlfriend and I had to figure out, okay, what are we going to do? The first possibility was we move the 15-foot truck to Boston, and I immediately drive out and rehire movers the next day to fill the truck again and move stuff. But that was really going to create problems, and there definitely would have been no new show today, no new show tomorrow. So instead, I convinced my girlfriend to drive another 10-foot truck. I went and rented another 10-foot truck. My girlfriend doesn't even like driving a car. Convinced her to drive a 10-foot truck, got the truck, loaded it up, and we drove 2 trucks to Boston. Now, of course, when we arrived, unloading the truck took much longer at our apartment than I had imagined. So we weren't able to move into the studio on Monday as I planned. Tuesday, I had to bring both trucks. She was working on Tuesday. I had to bring both trucks one at a time to the studio, rehire movers in Boston to help unload the entire truck, and then return the trucks to 2 different locations, mind you, because U-Haul, they manage their inventory. They may not need both trucks to go back to the same location. So I had to bring one back to Cambridge and one to Dorchester, 2 different parts of the Boston area, and was not able to set anything up on Tuesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I came into the studio and spent the entire day, and remember, Lewis doesn't get back until tonight, spent the entire day unpacking, doing what I could, and this is just hugely unfortunate, and it's incredibly frustrating. At some point in the move, and I don't know if it's the fault of, if it's my fault because of how I wrapped this, or if it's the movers who helped pack the truck or the movers who unpacked the truck, the TV that is normally behind me broke. It no longer works. It is a huge TV. It was, I believe, $1,700 when we purchased it 2 years ago. It no longer works. Now, the good news is that TV was not going to be the central piece of the new set, but it was still going to be a piece of the new set. That TV is done. And I don't know at this point, being almost 3 years old, if it really makes sense to pay to have it fixed, because I think that can just be really expensive. And at this point, I think it's cheaper to just buy a new TV. So I'm not sure whose fault it was. It was incredibly frustrating. The good thing is I did get almost 3 years out of that TV as my primary background. So now the issue becomes, can we build the new set in time for Monday's show? It's going to be some long days over the next couple of days. We have some of the stuff set up. I think Lewis and I will be spending Friday and Saturday and Sunday trying to get the new set built. Is it going to be possible? I don't know. I don't know for sure yet, but I certainly hope so, because if not, this interim set that I put together for today and tomorrow's shows will not really work with Lewis here. It's really only a 1-person setup, so I don't know what's going to happen. I really hope we can be set up for next week. It has been crazy, and that's about it. So we will keep the bonus show short today. It'll be short tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. And I appreciate everybody bearing with us. I appreciate that 55 people have already ordered Patriot Mail calendars. We're more than a quarter of the way to our goal of 200, only 8 days in. And hopefully the new studio soon, not for the Friday show, but hopefully in time for the Monday show.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.